Well, here we are, the 1st of June, and we're talking about potential of frost. Doesn't really surprise you with how chilly it's been, but let's talk about the frost advisory that's in effect from 2 a.m. Monday through 8 a.m. Monday. You know, it's the growing season right now. You may be really nervous, but reminder that an advisory does not guarantee frost in your area. It doesn't mean that your fruit trees are going to be destroyed. There's a lot of uncertainty here. We've got to get rid of the clouds. How soon are those clouds out of here? How dry does the air get? How calm are the winds? There's a lot of questions, but overall, a snapshot, I think there is the risk of at least some frost overnight tonight. We have a first alert in effect to cover that risk of unseasonably cold air leading to some frosty spots tonight, but I cannot stress it enough. Not everyone or every area will see frost overnight. In fact, I think the vast majority of you won't. Satellite and radar. The reason why it's so chilly here, we have a departing low pressure system up into the eastern part of Canada, and we're getting an unseasonably cold shot of air coming in across the Great Lakes. And you look at the clouds, they're still hanging out in western New York. Forecasts are to bring that cloud or to move that cloud cover out of the area, but if it doesn't, or if it slows down, that's a good thing tonight because it won't get as cold. But there's a look at the radar right now. We are actually seeing, I believe, some bright banding in June. Now, what does that bright banding mean? It means that the atmosphere is cold enough, low enough that the radar in Binghamton is picking up melting snowflakes on June 1st. We're not seeing snow on the ground, but these showers that you're seeing up in northern Shenango, northern Broome, western central Shenango County there next to Greene, that is some bright banding. So the radar beam is way up in the air and it's picking up some melting snowflakes at this hour. But just some showers moving through. Once these come through, things are going to quiet down. So onto that frost risk. Again, it's contingent upon cloud cover. If you're clear tonight all night long, you have a pretty decent chance at maybe seeing some frost. But if clouds hold on longer, that's going to keep us a little bit warmer. Now, so I think the coverage possible tonight in terms of frost will be isolated to patchy. And there's the coverage area scale. You go from isolated, which is the least amount of frost, up to widespread frost. So we're right in the middle there. I think we're going to be more, toward the isolated. But again, just not something you want to be even talking about in June, but here we are. So what can you do? Cover any temperature sensitive vegetation with a breathable fabric. A bed sheet or a blanket works great, but just make sure you remove that covering in the morning as temperatures will rise. They'll rise quickly. It's a warm day tomorrow. Bring potted plants inside, bring them in the garage, put them even on the porch. That can make a difference as well. And you can also wet the soil around the plant, not the plant itself, but wet the soil around the plant, and that can help offset some frost as well. As we continue, temperatures right now, look at Cortland, 46 degrees at 6 o'clock on June 1st. 50s everywhere else, so you know it's going to be chilly. Next few days, that frost risk is contingent upon clouds and your location. Summer-like stretch, though, coming. Frost will definitely be, or at least the word frost, will be in our rearview mirror shortly. We do have the risk of some late week showers and some storms and maybe some more showers next Saturday. Dew points on Wednesday. Started talking about it last week. They are going to climb well into the 60s on Wednesday. That's getting into the muggy, the air you wear type category. Then Thursday, those dew points could be in the upper 60s, close to 70, and that starts getting into that, that tropical air mass once you get up to around 70 degrees. So big taste of summer coming our way. So this evening, Future Track pulls showers out of here by 11 o'clock, some clearing, some clouds. There's still some clouds hanging around overnight tonight. That would be a best case scenario. If that happens, places well west, normally colder valleys, west of Binghamton would likely see a higher chance at seeing some frost. By 8 o'clock in the morning, we clear out, but we're looking at bright sunshine. Sunshine continues through the afternoon. Tomorrow night, still chilly. I don't think there's a frost risk tomorrow night, but it is going to be another bright sunny day for your Tuesday as well. So temperatures, there's a look by 5 o'clock in the morning. Notice some 30s and 40s. So reminder, the air temperature doesn't have to hit 32 degrees at your thermometer in order for frost to form. You get down below 35 or 36 degrees, and that thermometer is 5, 6, 7 feet off the ground, there can be a 2 or 3 degree difference from the height of that thermometer to the ground level. So just something to keep in mind. We're going to be in the mid 30s, in the colder spots to low 40s. Midday tomorrow, we're in the upper 50s to low 60s. Highs tomorrow are going to be flirting with 70 in some areas, and then getting into tomorrow night, still chilly. Furnace will probably kick on if you're leaving it powered up. We're in the 30s to mid 40s. Look at Ithaca, could even still be near 50. So 'tis the time of year for some really large temperature gradients. And there's a look at the 7-day forecast. That first alert for Monday is just for the first part of the day, covering for the overnight hours and that risk of some patchy frost in the morning. Look at this. Wow. It's warm. It's summer-like. Wednesday, mid to upper 80s, I think, with bright sun, some clouds, very muggy. Thursday, muggy as well as Friday. Notice those temperatures. Upper 70s to near 80 degrees Thursday and Friday. And even next weekend, we might see some showers on Saturday, but Sunday and Saturday, both those days are going to be very seasonable in the 70s.